This is sexy. This is a good looking game. Just pops. Good color, contrast with the black. Oh yeah, that's just a blanket underneath to protect the art, but geez, that looks good. Yeah. Definitely happy about this game. Wow. Okay, here we are, packed up the game, brought it over to the apartment, putting it back together, just put in the power supply, that board, connections to make. Just going to drop in that monitor. It just drops in nicely. Big deal, there's 4 screws, 1 on each corner. I just tightened the power supply down to the cabinet. I use my new Ryobi. There's 4 screws on each corner of the power board, I guess you could call it. I'm just going to make this connection. See, everything is marked. A few other connections at the coin door. This power supply for the monitor. Just going to drop the monitor in. It's not in there yet, but it's coming together. Go. Control panel. All right. There's 4 nuts on the other side of these bolts here. Tighten. Connect this up. See if I can do it with one hand. The other one, I do have these marked, so it's always wise. This one's got a line. This one's got 2 lines. Okay, so those are tight. I still don't have, see, these are LED buttons, and these terminals on the outside are for the LED. These are just for the switch. These are for LED. I don't have 5-volt power there yet. I'm going to run that later, but there we go. That's up. Okay, just going to put the bezel together here. Alright, let's put this bezel together. There's just a black cardboard goes in there next to the monitor. Something like that. And we got the bezel. Another screen. I'm going to replace this. This is just the old clear screen. And another clear plexi. This one's a little old. It's got a burn mark and whatnot. So latch back on. We are. No more marquee yet, but it is coming. Just doing a voiceover here because I don't have the audio for this video. So here we are, we're just going to sort some wiring out. Here's the main cord. We'll get that pulled out. So that goes right into the wall. Here's the power connection that goes up to the marquee and the switch for the game. Here's a switching power supply that supplies power to the board and the coin door. And here's a typical JAMA harness. This is the edge connector. Edge connector plugs into the board, the game board, and the board gets mounted to the side of the cabinet. And it'll connect directly up to the monitor through the JAMA connection. There's a power connection and ground connection need to be tied into the monitor. Hey gang, next step here. We got the game turned around. Now let's finish up the wiring. We have the new game. It's going to go in here. It's a multi-game. Game L, 412 games. Time to get that mounted. There's the JAMA connection there. We'll mount it on the wall. There's your JAMA edge connector. It'll connect up. Mount it. This is a VGA port. We're going to test out first in a regular computer monitor. Okay, so I have a hole pre-drilled to mount this game. And I'll get this wiring tidied up too. I got some tie wraps. And we'll connect everything up and we'll do a test. So let's get that first screw in. Okay, good. Let's mount this edge connector. And there's a way to tell this edge connector. On the mating part here, there's a big wide contact. There's two in a row actually. And you can tell in this JAMA harness, it will go this way instead of this way. It's because you have, you know, two big contacts for grounds and then the two big contacts for power. So we got two black and then two red. So that's just the way it would go. So you know where your ground and your power would be. It's a way to, an indicator. Okay, so that's mounted. I get some tie wraps, make that look better. So there's staples inside of the cabinet here that help me tidy up this cable. Pretty good. Okay, that's hooked up. The monitor's not hooked up. The coin door is not hooked up. Just doing a test on this game. So we're going to hook it up to a monitor. Just a computer monitor. So this game is traditionally made for VGA connection to a monitor. So we're going to plug that in now. So we should get something on the screen when we turn it on. We're going to plug this in and power it on and see what we get. We should get something on this monitor down here. So again, it's just a test. Lights on here, so the monitor's on. Actually, I'll disconnect the game for now. Okay, JAMA harness is disconnected. Should do is make sure I got 5 volts to the JAMA before we do anything. So, okay, power's on. Nothing's bursting into flames. That's good. So I'm gonna check my power supply. So black on ground. I'm going to test the +5. We have nothing. Okay. Where is that? Okay, let's see if we even have power at all. AC. Yeah, we have 120 AC. That's before the fuse. It's after the fuse, so that's all right. Let's see if we have AC2, the power supply. I'm gonna check my connection here. Okay. This is normal, you know, arcade troubleshooting. Okay, see if we have 120 here. This should go to, this goes to the monitor. There's nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna hit that switch on top again. Maybe it was that switch. Here's the top of the switch. I'm sure I could get this anywhere, probably Home Depot in a hardware store. Get a replacement switch for that. Okay, yeah, first thought is to buy a switch, but you know, I usually take things apart just to make sure if I can. And this one looked like it can be taken apart, so I did pop it off. There's two little metal tabs on either side. You know, I think I can just clean this up. It looks like the contacts are so dirty. Okay, I just got some small solution of this cleaner. Here's heavy duty cleaner. I don't need much. I'm gonna wash these. A lot of this hobby is just cleaning these old these old parts. Maybe I should clean this already. We're getting it done now. I'm not gonna drop these in. I'm just gonna use paper and from that solution clean those contacts. Just gonna, don't want to get too much water in there. Of course, I'll completely dry it, even if I have to put a hair dryer on it and clean that up. Okay, that contact's coming out, so maybe I'll just take it right out. Remember how that goes. Okay. Yeah, contact even under there is not good. This is just an awl, something sharp to shine things up. Geez, maybe all these things comes apart. See, that comes out. That one will pop out. Oh, okay. We'll put that in there. Okay, let's work on this end. Yeah, there's a lot of grime in here. There's probably a lot of soda pop in here. Kids had a habit of putting their drinks on top, and then they're aggressive with the game. It tips over, and then it leaks into the game, and it looks like this is exactly what that is. Leaked right into this switch. Okay, so we put this back together here. This one is sticking through. See this contact here? Goes in this contact there. Should be good now, and I think that just rock. As you flip that switch, it just rocks this back and forth. Makes contact or not. Can you see that? Okay, it's going on. It works. Okay, let's get the multimeter right here and test it. Okay, multimeter here. We have continuity. So we're going to test these terminals here. Okay. It's off. On. Off. On. Switch is working. Nice. Okay, I'm so glad we could actually repair this. Fantastic. Okay, wires back on. It shouldn't matter which way. It's just power running right through the switch. The switch is off right now, and pull it forward, it's on. So push the switch is off. Okay, let's go to the back of the machine. Power's on. Okay, we can confirm power. We have power to the game. There we go, 120 AC. Okay, we shouldn't have power here. The switch is off. We don't. Okay, so I'm gonna put that switch on. Okay. Lights on. Power is there. So just confirm we have power. Here, this is a monitor. Yeah, there's 120 to the monitor. We have power to the switching power supply. That was a good fix. We'll make sure we have 5 volts DC, so we'll just change it to DC. Ground, 5 volts, and 5.5. So, okay. So I'm going to test my voltage right here. So there's ground and should be 5 volts. There's black and red. So if I go black, oh, let's connect this up first. Okay, ground. Nothing. There we go. 5.52. I'm going to bring that down. It's right at 5. There we go. 5.03. It's good. I'm going to unplug it. Complete power off. I'm going to connect the JAMA edge connector. Okay. Go. Connections are good. Power's going on. Noise. And we have on screen. Can you see that? It's light glaring on it. There we go. What? It's working. It is working. Okay, so that test is good. I'm not gonna go too much into that. Game list. Oh, sweet. Okay, that is definitely working. Okay, so now we're going to put up to the monitor. And the game comes on. But I have no control here. I still have no control over the game list or any of the tests that I can do. So I have to check all my inputs. So, but image looks good. Colors look good. Okay, I did some checking on this JAMA harness. I believe I found the grounding issue. So this ground here goes to all the buttons on the control panel, and since it's the last wire going in, I assumed it was pin 28, which is the proper ground spot on the JAMA harness. But on closer inspection, it's actually pin 27, because there's another open spot at the end of this JAMA harness, which would be pin 28. So that wire is not in pin 28, it's in pin 27. So I'm assuming that is the problem all along. So I'm going to grab kind of a pin extractor. Okay, just changed the memory card on the camera. So the wire in slot 27 and put it in 28. Also the one that is in E, which is on the back side of that one, put them both in the bottom ports there, this JAMA. So there is an extractor tool. So I have some extractor tools here. These are the set probably that will work. And I grabbed one here that looks like that's the one. And we will try to move those. So we put this thin little extractor just on the outside edge of this edge connector to dislodge this pin. It's a little, just basically bending back a little metal. Should do it. Yeah, and that pulls it out. Okay. And then and this next one, put on the other side of this pin, next to the outside edge. And pull the wire. Okay, I'm going to put it right back in slot. I think that's E letter, small letter E. And this one will go back in slot 28. And it clips back in, so it's good. So this ground should be connecting now the inputs from the control panel, and this ground should be in the proper spot now for the coin return. So that's good. Hoping that works. I'm going to tape this up, put this edge connector back on, and then we'll continue on with the testing here. So that does it. Turn the switch on. Cross your fingers. Okay, game alpha comes on. It's booting up. Let's see if we get any inputs when this menu starts. Nothing! Nothing! Still nothing. Okay, see if it'll go into test mode. Okay, switched on the menu, and I do have some inputs. Yes, but they're upside down. So flip screen. Layer one. Yes. Oh, nice. Okay, good, good. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. I think. Oh my. JAMA input output test. Layer one up. Okay. Can we see that? So it changes from 0 to 1, up, down, left, right. Button. Oh, that's button C. So these need to be fixed. DF is not. Player 1 start works. Player 2 start works. No changes. Let's go player 2 up, down, left, right. A, B, C. Player 2 start. Okay, I'm gonna flip these buttons around. So player 1, A, B, C. So these wires. Just minor, it's the usual thing. Okay, so we're getting some inputs here. That's so good. Okay. So test it. A, B, C. That works. Jeez, they're all mixed up. A, B, C. Okay, good. These are all working properly now. Okay, we're in the system here. System where normal play, game mode, all plays. Free browse. Okay, one player C to change. Okay, there we go. This C button. Free browse is on. Stop timer. I think it's on. Music I'm going to put on. And then one player start to save settings. Player A to continue. Settings. Player 1 credit. Free play is on. One player start. Saving is done. A to continue. Okay, I just exited the settings and we have audio. Just started as I turned the camera on. Alright, okay, let's see if my inputs work here. Oh, yes. You can actually select the game. This is Pac-Man, it's Pac-Man Plus, Galaga, Frogger. This joystick is not all that responsive. Oh, I have an issue with this joystick. Let's go into Donkey Kong. Player 1 to start. Ho, ho, ho. There we go. First game on the new game board. I think this joystick's gonna mess up. Here we go. Come on, come on. Yeah, this joystick is somehow... Oh, we got to jump. Up. Come on. Ah. Yeah, this joystick needs a little work. Yes, I'm blaming on joystick. It is true though, this joystick is just not... Oh, it's just not responding. What the hell? Come on, come on. There we go, still playing. Come on, move to the right, move to the right. Come on, you can do it. Come on, move up, move up, move up, move up. Oh, it's okay, it's working. Awesome. Okay, I went back in the settings and shut that music off. That was incredibly annoying. I also switched these, here I'll show you, these joysticks to, switch these joysticks to 4 position mode instead of 8. In order to do that, there's a plate on here. Just loosen these 4 screws, turn that plate, gets it from a 8-way joystick to a 4-way joystick. So I put them back to a 4-way. Most of these games are, older games that only need that 4 position anyway. Might help with that Donkey Kong I was just playing, because it was just not responding right. So let's go back to Donkey Kong and see if that helps. So it's loading. Let's see. You can see if that joystick's responding as well. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. got me. Oh yeah, that worked. That's good. Come on, back up. Oh, I messed that up. Working better now, though. Come on. Oh, dead. All right, that was a good test. All right. Enjoying this. I'm going to continue playing here, go through all the games. Again, there's 412 games. Pretty pumped about this cabinet. Again, no marquee yet. My art guy is a little MIA right now. Not sure where he is, let alone that marquee that he had built. So, and if I haven't shown a picture, I'll show you a picture now of what the marquee will be. And that's pretty awesome. I like that. So there we go. Got some old school games. We'll go through them all. Enjoying it. Thanks for tuning into this adventure, gang. Damn it. I was going to swear. I really appreciate it. This was kind of a risky thing to do, whether you like it or not. I think it turned out pretty good. Yes, it's a little bit of satire on what's going on in 2020 with coronavirus. But you know, life goes on. There's satire and everything, just because we'd go insane otherwise. So, but happy about the local guy who printed it up for me. That vinyl actually is quite good. I know I put laminate on this cabinet ahead of time. Wasn't sure what the plans were, but I didn't need that laminate because this vinyl went on really good. It's pretty thick, adhesive as well. So we haven't noticed, this is a world map on here on the control panel, just to go through that. Little hot spots in 2020 with the virus there in various parts of the world. Again, that black laminate front with the black coin door. And then this marquee is going to be bright white, so it should still stand out. Pretty amazing. I enjoy it. Even my wife was pretty pumped to get it all together. She was excited to have it all see all the art and see how it all turned out. But pretty pumped. It's turning out really great. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing, liking. Appreciate it. With these adventures, it's not really instructional. My videos are more of just come out, hang out, as I, try to get these games to work and look good. All right. Cheers, gang.